Yeah, he does go for a Goblin Stein, so no surprise. I want a delivery over here, and then Evo Skeletons like this, because if he pops the ability, it doesn't hit the Evo Skeletons, so... Don't give up, bro. Don't give up. No, he gave up. What a weenie. Oh my gosh. All right, well, he threw in the towel. What is up, gamers? It's Durkee here, and in honor of the 20-win challenge officially happening right now, we're going to be playing with one of the best decks in the entire game. And I'm sure most of you are very familiar with this deck. But the reason that I really wanted to make a video on it around the 20-win challenge time is because this deck has one of the best matchup trees in all of Clash Royale. Because when it comes down to it, there really is no best deck. It's all about whatever decks you're comfortable with and whatever decks you feel like have the most outplay potential. And I truly believe, and a lot of other Clash Bros truly believe, that this deck has the most outplay potential in the entire game. So, for that reason, this is one deck that you should know how to play, especially with the 20-win challenge going on. But don't take my word for it, because as I always like to say, talk is cheap. So please, come along for the ride, and I will show you how to outplay your opponents and cook them with this deck. Into our first match of the video with this deck that I absolutely love playing. And I think if you've never tried it, you should totally try it. It'll make you a better player, and I really think you can outplay any matchup. I said it in the intro, and I'll say it again, and it's just so strong. It's like the modern 2.6 is kind of how I like to think of this deck. It's like if 2.6 existed now. And it's better because it has a champion, and it has Earthquake, and Royal Hogs are a little better of a win condition, I think. Unfortunately, I used my log there, but that's okay. We're going to wait till the last possible second to try and use this Queen ability. So let's do that. Ice Spirit High. Earthquake's going to do a great job, and Queen's going to do a great job as well. So he's playing like some sort of spam deck, unfortunately. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be like bait spam or something like that. So this should actually be a really decent matchup for us. It's just, can we not get overwhelmed? And that's the crux of this deck, is you can win any matchup if you're good enough, right? That's kind of how like old 2.6 used to be. So definitely think you need to understand how to play it, how to use your big spell, how to use a 3-card cycle, you know, dropping your queen in the back, all that stuff. I want to be very careful with how I choose to commit Elixir in this matchup, because I don't want to find myself down a ton of Elixir. So like here, like I'm just going to go for Royal Hogs and then let it go. And I think that's a fine play. Okay, we're going to go like this to try and get our King Tower activated. Okay. We do, but now we're in trouble. So we're going to go like this. Archer Queen, pop the ability. We need to go for a delayed log. A little short on Elixir there, but we ended up trading damage. And that's what I'm talking about. Like when you play against a spam deck, they're just fiending for you to overcommit. That's why they run Dagger Duchess. That's why they run Swarm, because basically they are almost guaranteed to get a positive trade when you go in. So this matchup is inherently going to be like you're going in, you put yourself down Elixir, and you need to be able to defend, otherwise you're going to lose. The good news is he doesn't run a building, so like my Earthquake does pretty good. You know what I mean? Like whatever he plays is going to give me Earthquake value. Like I'm going to take that all day. I feel like he has to know that he can't do that. Oh, that's a big mistake, because that's going to be a lot of damage for us. So now we're in this position where like, cool, we have King Tower activated. All we need to do is defend. I think I'm going to cycle a Queen like in the corner. Okay. Yeah, not today, Zerg. I'm not letting you snipe that. Beautiful. And that's a really nice sequence of events for us. I'm going to pop this ability as well. And watch this defense at work. Yep. Yep. Ice Spirit. Just like that. We didn't take any damage. Perfect, right? But hard to do, you know, not like no glaze or anything, but it's difficult. It can be difficult. I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to go for a pre-log as well, and Earthquake, because that's not going to get to the tower in time. So that was a really big mistake by my opponent, absolutely. We're going to do this as well. All they can do is spam us, but as long as we, you know, park the bus, we're going to be okay. Pre-log over here, Evo Skeleton's low. So GG's against No Skill Spammer with one of the best decks. That's a great way to start the video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Into our next match of the video. I can't remember if I said this. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I'm actually not playing in the 20-win challenge right now at the time of recording, because I'm trying to get higher level games, if you will. Okay, let's just cycle a log on this side. And the start of the 20-win challenge, the level of comp is actually usually pretty low. So, fortunately for me, I get to play against another spam deck. Very, very fun. Very, very fun deck archetype. Just spam. You hate to see it unless you like playing spam decks. But I feel like spam decks tend to have like a lower skill threshold a lot of the time. And that's why people are so drawn to them. As someone who has, you know, played the variant, I understand. Okay, not bad. I mean, he's going to eat a ton of damage there. He went for arrows, bar barrel. I totally understand why he did, but he's going to take a lot of damage. I'm debating between log and delivery. I'm actually going to delivery because it'll give me a small counter push, and I want to save my log for the recruits. So another spam deck. It might be mortar. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like he would have played the mortar if it was a mortar deck, but we're going to get one shot here. Ooh, almost two, but not quite. So again, fundamental defense and you will be able to win. I know I took a lot of damage there and that was definitely my fault. But I'm confident in my ability to defend. I think I'm going to go Evo Ice Spirit on this side to slow down the recruits. Archer Queen on this side. So we're going to be ready here. Okay. Pop this ability. That's in the back. I'm actually just going to go Evo Skeletons. And we should be okay. Nice. Very, 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 very happy with that defense. Was that enough varies? Very, 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 very. Okay, let's go in here and get back to a second queen ability. All I can do is go arrows, so let's pop it right away. Yes, and the queen lives. And the queen lives and shreds all of this. That's beautiful. That was so well played. I knew all he really had was arrows, so that's going to end up taking the entire tower. You just need to be calm and cool and collected on defense. And this deck can truly win against anything. It's crazy we're going up against two spam decks, 2 matches in a row, but it is what it is. I'm just going to cycle my skeletons here. I'm going to log to take the shields off one side, and then cannon low for the other side. I need to be ready for the double barrel, I think, is going to be coming soon, so I'm going to be mindful of that. There it is. Queen, if I pop the ability, should clean up all of that, and indeed she does. Archer Queen, so strong. I'm not going to say she's broken, but man, is she strong. We're going to go Evo Skeletons here. I don't think he'll be ready for it, and it'll force an early ability. Ah, nope, wasn't ready for it. Beautiful defense. Beautiful defense. We're going to go like this. We're going to pop the ability as well. He goes for the bar barrel. Let's go Hogs in the pocket to keep my queen active and healthy. Pre-log on the gang. He goes for a cage instead, but at this point, he can't even go in, and all he can really do is go for a barrel. So we have the delivery ready. We were so ready for that barrel. So GG's to Blue Dragon. No problem against spam decks. Easy dub. We'll see you in the next match. Into our next match here. Really hoping I don't play against spam. I mean, I can show you how good it is against spam, but the last 2 games just felt a little repetitive, but not too bad. That's actually over on the side. I'm just going to log like this. This deck does really well against bait, like in general. So if you're someone who's not a fan of playing against log bait, this might be the deck for you. Ooh, he's running a different variant though, so we'll see. I will do this because it's going to hit the mortar and it's going to hit the cannon cart, so I think it's fine. We're going to get lots of chip onto the tower. Go, little Larry, go. So it looks like he's running mortar. I'm going to be ready here. Mortar players love going in. Okay. Nope. Now is not a bad time to do that. Let's go delivery. It's in the back. Okay, we should be good here. Nice. He had the right idea. Ooh, he got well played, actually. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to do that. So part of the risk of that, it is what it is. We got a good amount of chip. He's going to be running probably mortar log bait, or it could just be bait. Either way, we have a pretty fine matchup. Despite him, I guess, having the lead, but I'm not worried about it. All right. We'll get ready with our Piggy Wiggies. And once again, I will take this if he gives it to me. We'll just do this instead. Snipe it down, make sure that it doesn't lock. We'll get a little bit of Piggy chip. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that all day. Gonna set up an Archer Queen as well, just like in a position where he can't get like a rocket down or something, and be ready for him to go for a barrel. Evo Skeletons, we'll clean everything up. Damn, that got so much damage. You hate to see it. Nice for him, but he used his log, so let's go like this. Let's hog split. And this will be like really annoying for him to defend. I feel like that might have been like an overcommitment because we're going to pop this ability and we're going to take his entire tower. So bit of an overcommitment. It kind of felt like that when it was happening. And I was like, are you sure you're going to log in that situation? But he opts to. So now we're in a position where we definitely shouldn't lose from this point in the match, in my opinion. We're going to Ice Spirit here. And we're going to place a cannon. Let's go like this. Barrel. I don't know why he keeps going for barrels in the back like that. I feel like it's not a good play. It's actually really easier to defend than if he plays them in the normal spot. Okay, he takes the poison. That's fair. So he is inside of poison range, so I need to be really, really careful. Just not to give him poison value, to be honest. Okay. He's going to eat this. And we're going to find ourselves in a 2-tower match. I'm going to pop the ability. I feel like it's worth it. I want him to have to spend over on that side. So he has to go for a poison. I don't know if poison will get down in time, though. It'll be close. Wow, it does. Well played, actually. Timed that literally perfectly. I know, I can't believe it either. Ultra Queen lives. Let's pop this ability. Just to shred the knight. Nice. So far, so good. I feel like the only way I lose this is if I get cheesed, which could happen. Let's go like this. I feel like it might even be smart just to, like, Earthquake cycle in this situation. We're going to go like this. And he has to play something. I think I'm going to EQ. He's going to get one mortar shot, but that's it. Go Queen in the back. Okay, we're almost in Earthquake cycle range, so I'm going to drop this Queen. Pop the ability to keep it alive for as long as possible so that we can begin cycling. Earthquake high. This is fine. He's doing a great job keeping the pressure up. That is totally the right thing to do in this situation. Because if he's keeping the pressure up, I can't really go in, even though I want to go in for my poisons. So, that's smart. Maybe ready for a mortar. I'm just going to, like I said, just start Earthquake cycling. Hopefully he poisons that. If he goes for a poison, then we can... Dude, when you talk about a Stonewall defense, it's this deck. This deck has such a strong defense. It's so frustrating to play against. I mean, it's got to be. We're going to go like this, and we're going to get back to another EQ and another log. So GG's to that guy. I knew in a 2-tower match it would be really difficult for us to lose, I feel like. And we proved that that was the case. So GG's to that bait player. Kind of a spam deck in a way, but, I mean, we were under control the entire time. So GG's. We'll hold that dub, and I'll catch you in the next game. Alright, up here against Hell. I kind of want to play against, like, Lava Hound or Drill. I would love for one of those, like, meta decks. Unfortunately, we're just going to be playing against Bait, but that's okay. I know a lot of people are annoyed by Bait or just, like, think it's a troublesome deck. And this deck does very well against Bait. I mean, you have Earthquake, you have Log, you have Delivery, you have a lot of things that are just very strong. Okay, I'm going to go in with this and have my Earthquake ready. We'll see what he does. Not going to Earthquake a Valkyrie. Okay. Well played. He has the Valkyrie variant, which does very, very well against mine. We're going to go Ice Spirit just to pull back this Valkyrie a little bit, keep my Queen healthy. Queen is a lot more of a threat when she's healthy, and he doesn't have his Valkyrie in hand. So let's do this, because then he'll have to spend a gang or something, or Wall Breakers. So a one elixir ability forced out some of his best troops, so that was absolutely worth it. Go low skeletons here. And then now would be a good time to go in. I know he can Valkyrie, so I'm going to Ice Spirit for the Valkyrie. Just to stop it from spinning like a single rotation, we'll get a little bit of chip. I know it feels weird to celebrate like that little amount of chip. We can go like this just so he can't Princess. Okay, perfect. If he goes for the Barrel or the Dark Goblin, we have Log. So that's what I'm talking about, where like you just have really good answers all the time. And if he goes Barrel, we have Evo Skeletons. So let's go like this. Slow down. Grab the wall. Okay. Nice. So far, so good. Let's Evo Ice Spirit here. The reason he went for the Ice Spirit behind it, oh, come on, was because if I went for just skeletons, it would have jumped on the skeletons. So I can already tell this is a very intelligent player. I don't at all think that he can't win with this variant. I don't think he's running a big spell, though. So that, as the match goes on, that's going to prove to be troublesome for him. Okay. No big spell. See how he defends this. That's what I'm talking about. That one little Larry on the King Tower. Lol. Yeah. Good game. He knows it. We'll give him the GGs. He played well. Like I said, that's a tough matchup. It's winnable, but it's just tough. So, it is what it is. Nice. Okay, so he threw in the towel, so we're going to hold that W against Bait. Just going to make sure that we get this little 3 crown here. And I'm really happy with how he played. Oh, fake GGs? Fake GGs? Nah, he's just spamming us. So, GG's to that Bait player. That's one of my favorite decks of all time, so it feels bad to have to destroy this guy like that, but it is what it is. So we'll hold that W, and I'll catch you in the next match. Up here against Sunlight. Not Muhammad Light. Walmart Muhammad Light. Hoping to play against like some sort of meta deck, like give me Goblin Drill, give me Pekka, give me something like that. That's where this deck can thrive. I'm just going to go Queen here. It'll provide a nice counter push versus a spell. Skeletons to keep her even more healthy. Okay, so we overspent, but, you know, we have a nice counter push. I'm going to log because I think he expects me to pop my ability. And now I'll play like a knight or something. Yeah, it goes recruits. Oops, is he saying oops to me? Not sure. I'm going to go skeletons high just to keep my cannon healthy. And looks like we're going to be playing against Royal Recruits again. Oh my gosh, dude. That's like the third game that we're going against Royal Recruits. It's just the matchups I'm getting. I don't know. People enjoy playing bait decks, I guess. I don't know. Spam decks. We're going to go like this. If he goes for a building, I will Earthquake. Oh my gosh. Holy Earthquake value, you maniac. He just spoon-fed me Earthquake value. Oh, perfect. He gave me a nice King Terror activation, so I'll happily take that. I'm going to log as well. I mean, I know he has recruits, but I don't want to take any Firecracker splash. And I have my Evo Ice Spirit and my Evo Skeletons coming. He's this good game. I think he knows the matchup is probably in my favor. But then again, what matchup isn't in my favor? Okay, I expect him to go for Evo Recruits at the back would be my guess. So, no, he doesn't. Okay, I'm just going to let that go. I have an idea. I think if I split Hogs and split Skeletons, you know, that's the push that a lot of people are scared of. So, especially if this Firecracker gets off the board. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was ready for that. Okay. This will keep my Evo Skeletons healthy. Beautiful. Earthquake here. And that left side's going to go crazy unless he gets, yeah, arrows down. But even then we get good damage. So well played to us. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I know that Firecracker was a bait. I was expecting him to protect it. But it is what it is. We're looking good. Again, one of those things where if we play good defense, we're going to be fine. Ooh, Cannon Cart finally comes down. I was wondering when he was going to drop one of those spammy units. Okay. I'll just go like this. Take the shields off and try and get this queen to just go feral onto everything. Delivery, and all of this should, like, die, right? Beautiful. Ooh, Archer Queen's gonna go behind this. He used arrows. Let's go like this, and we can EQ. Ooh, I'm just gonna log, actually. It'll hit. Ooh, W log. Should get great damage on the tower with this. Alright, delivery's gonna come down last second, and bail us out. Beautiful. You see how, like, in control I feel like you are with this deck? Like, you genuinely... It is your game to lose, it feels like, a lot of the time. Gonna set up a defense here. Just let it go. Pop the ability early. Don't know if that's the play, but... Okay, we're gonna Earthquake. And Evo Ice Spirit just to slow all of this down. My man determined to spam me out. Perfect. I'm tempted to split these. I think I will. Okay, never mind. Let's do this. I'll take some chip on the tower. I'm not ashamed of it. And one little skeleton lives. One Evo Skeleton. One Evo Skeleton. One Evo Skeleton. I got excited. I got too excited. Okay, you could go recruits here. It might get kind of scary. Once that Dark Goblin falls... I need to log this away from my tower. Not the best. Okay, let's get ready. Let's go in with Hoggies. Might as well Earthquake and take the chip. Might as well. Okay. We're gonna do this. Low cannon. Evo Ice Spirit here. Gonna be my get out of jail free card. Should be. Okay. Beautiful. Let's just do this. I mean, he hella spent on my queen, so we'll spend and keep her alive. I think it's worth. Delivery hits everything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this can be overwhelming. Beautiful, beautiful. Just keep spamming, just keep spamming, just keep spamming, spamming, spamming. What do you do when you play a spam deck? Spam the bridge and hope it works. GG's. Pretty easy matchup. I mean, there were moments there that were kind of sketchy, but I really felt like it never got out of our control. So GG's again to this no skill spam player. That's why I don't recommend decks like this for the 20-win challenge. There are too many good decks against it. Goblinstein destroys spam. This deck destroys spam. So don't use it. We'll hold that double. I'll see you in the next game. All right, if we go up against spam, I'm not going to put it in the video. I played against it so many times. All right, I'll just cycle my log. I think it's good to do that instead of immediately going for like hogs. Just so you can kind of like suss out what their deck's going to be. I'm going to delivery here. I don't really have a better play given the circumstances. Okay. So going to be go up against Goblinstein. You very much expect to play against Goblinstein if you're using this deck, or any deck for that matter. Okay. Okay. Sick. We're going to wait a second. Queen's going to do a great job cleaning that up. Very, 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 very solid defense. Looks like Pekka bridge spam, or some variant of spam that I'm unaware of. One elixir to take out an entire Dark Prince and force out an E-Wiz? Hold up. Let's just do this. I might as well. Yep, perfect. You went on that Pekka on like 0 elixir, and that's going to get a ton of damage. I think you want to place the Pekka on the inside in that situation. I'm not entirely certain, but I think that's what you want. Okay, we need to be prepared for Goblinstein. We'll see if he does. Yeah, he does go for Goblinstein, so no surprise. I want a delivery over here, and then Evo Skeletons like this, because if he pops the ability, it doesn't hit the Evo Skeletons, so... Yep. You want to see a Pekka disappear? You want to see me do it again? Okay. Come on, little Larry. He knew. Wow, impressive that he knew that. That all started because of how much elixir the Queen forced out. So we're gonna go Royal Hogs here. I don't think I want to play anything because it'll probably Dark Prince, and I'll just, you know. No, don't give up. Don't give up, bro. Don't give up, bro. Don't give up. No, he gave up. What a weenie. Oh my gosh. All right, well, he threw in the towel. I mean, I feel like that just goes to show how strong this deck is. My man literally gave up after we defended his push with the Evo Pekka, or Evo Skeleton. So GG's against one of the most meta decks, Evo Pekka. I'll hold that W. And we're going to see you in the next game. Bang! Bang, bang! Into our last match of the video. I've been having a lot of fun, but we're about at the 20-minute mark, or a little over the 20-minute mark. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I hope this has been helpful. I mean, you got to play against a beatdown, which is what I kind of wanted to demonstrate today. So happy about that. Okay, let's go like this and block for the Queen. I like this play. Queen's gonna stay alive, and I think the pigs will get targeted here. Okay, nice. Really nice set of like what I would call micro interactions there. Like all of those micro interactions were really, really cool. We're gonna get some good chip, and this is gonna get DPS down very nicely. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I should have used my building, but it's kind of like the best way to deal with the Goblinstein, so it is what it is. My initial thought is Royal Giant, but I'm not entirely sure. Not a bad Rage. Rage, do people really run RG Rage? I don't really think so. Alright, great start. Okay, he goes for the archers. I was thinking of EQing, but I don't really think that's the move. I'll just cycle a hog. Still 100% waiting to see what the win condition is. Oh, this is scary. I think this probably runs a lightning. So I'm going to do this. If he lightnings, it's fine. Yeah, we're going to eat some chip here. I'm actually just saving the ability. I think it's worth it. If we hogs, this is just going to pull it into the tower. So I don't know if I agree with that, Fisherman, like at all. I don't think I agree with that, Fisherman. Oh, this makes more sense. Now we're going to pop the ability. And Evo Ice Spirit will do a great job defending this. I don't even know if I need to spend anything else other than Evo Ice Spirit. Maybe like a delivery. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Mega Knight destroys Royal Hogs. Mega Knight destroys Royal Hogs. And I'm like, no, you can. There's a ton of outplay potential that you can do. I don't know what his big spell is yet, so that's kind of what I'm weary about. My cycle's like kind of awkward to defend this. So I'm just going to set up a defense and find out what his big spell is. But it's probably a lightning. Yeah, okay. We're going to do this early. I'm going to pop this ability. Go for a high cannon, because like I said, if he does, Go for a lightning. He opts to go for the ability instead. That's fine with me. We're still looking good. Ice Spirit here maybe to get some chip onto the tower, and I'm just going to set up a defense. In this situation, I do think it's better for me to kind of just defend and get like Earthquake chip because of the counter push threat of the Mega Knight. I think typically that's better. Unless he does that. So we're going to go in here because all I think he can do is go for guards. Oh, yep, there go the guards. Okay. I have an idea. Famous last words is I have an idea, huh? Log to reset the Ram Rider. Good arrows by him. Well, maybe not good arrows because I think he missed, but... gets the Ram Rider charge. That's what we didn't want to happen, but that's okay. We're going to reset. Always scary when they have the Evo Mega Knight down. Okay, I don't want to be going same lane. I think I'm going to start cycling cards into this lane. Okay. Thought about Earthquaking that. I'm just going to take a chill pill instead. We actually haven't seen a big spell yet, so he might be running a weird variant that like doesn't have a big spell. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out. Nice. Great damage. That's what I said, man. You just got to defend until you have an opportunity to go in. Cool. This log will take care of everything. And we're looking really, really good. This push right here is going to be scary. If he pops a Mega Knight, I'm going in. That's all I got to say. He knows. At least I think he knows. He knows. Okay. We'll do this. He has to drop a Mega Knight on it, so then this makes this defense really easy. He's gonna arrows. No, he goes for rage. Great Evo Ice Spirit given the circumstances. Okay. I'll pop this ability. I feel like it's always worth to pop the ability because you DPS down everything really, really nicely. Again, yet to see like a lightning or anything. I mean, decks like this usually run it. It makes a lot of sense to run it, but you don't always know. GG's. Kind of got scary on that defense there. I don't know what his big spell is, but I think it's just arrows. So GG's. That was a little closer than it should have been. I'm not going to lie. Well, I guess he has Mega Knight, but I butchered a few defenses there. So it's a close win. I'm going to keep it in there. I know I didn't play perfect, but this deck, you can always find a way to win. So GG's to Amelia. We'll hold that W, and I'll see you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. This is the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot or try it yourself. I will also put the deck link in the YouTube description as well, so it's easy for you to access. Please, please, please give this deck a try. If you're struggling to find a deck, this deck is so good. It'll be great for the 21 challenge, and at the very least, it will make you a better player. I mean, I've been playing it, and it's kind of like old 2.6 where you play it just to learn how to play the game, and it's so fundamentally sound, you cannot argue that this is not a top 5 deck, if not a top 3 deck. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Good luck in the 21 challenge, and I really hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out.